Hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm not too loud. Okay. Yeah. It's my pleasure and honor to be able to share this stage with you guys and my colleagues. Um, my name is Irshad Ali Gulami, and I am originally from Afghanistan. And I'm a first-gen student at Arizona State University studying public service and public policy at the moment. Today I want to share some of my story with you and who I am and what I do. First of all, I am empowered to hear the stories of my colleagues, and I'm glad that I can be represented here at Plan. I was 12 years old when I left my country, when I had to leave my country and immigrated to different countries to seek refuge for a safer place. Amongst all, I was a refugee in Indonesia for 3 years. And I met a lot of refugees and immigrants like myself. I learned a lot about them, but I will share 3 things that are unique about them. First, they are resilient to death. Second, they often have unique and untold stories. Third, and they have the best food. Now, I really want you guys to imagine being in the shoes of an immigrant or refugees. Imagine your loved ones and not yourselves because you think you can sacrifice yourself. Imagine stripping them away from their home, their country, their food, their hobbies, culture, and most importantly, forcing them to be displaced from their home and their loved ones. Could you bear the suffering that your loved ones might have gone through? In most cases, they would end up with PTSD, depression, anxiety, and sometimes even suicide. Believe it or not, more than the refugees and immigrants, it is their loved ones who actually suffer more mentally. They have to endure the pain, the waiting, the inability to do something about their loved ones, except prayers, and the torturing pain of hope to see their loved ones again one day. And for me, I know my mother has suffered a lot, not knowing what will happen to his teenage son, who is just 12 years old, in the hands of smugglers. I remember when I left, my younger siblings were just little babies, and my mom was a good-looking woman in her near 40s. She had long brown hair, and I could always see her unibrows. Yeah, that's right. I also have unibrows. But after being a decade away, I got a complaint. And my sister said, "When are you coming home, brother? Your mom is getting old. Her hair is getting gray. Her vision is getting blurry, and her face is getting wrinkled. She worries about you, and she tells us stories about you every day." I could only cry hearing this. And so in July of 2024, I was able to go home and finally see her after a decade long of separation. To my surprise, my mom is now shorter than me. And my younger siblings are taller than me. I guess I didn't win the height lottery, I guess. And honestly, I feel like my heaven is in earth when I am with my mom. And so there are millions like me who experience the same situation. And I've seen many immigrants and refugees who cry of this instance, many of whom haven't seen their loved ones for years and even decades. And many have missed a chance to say goodbye to their loved ones. Like my best friend Ali Fakiri, who passed away in a hospital due to dengue fever, and he wasn't able to say goodbye to anyone who he loved. Throughout my journey, I have experienced many and witnessed a lot of inequalities and injustice, and many unheard voices and stories as well. Whether it is unpaid immigrants, discriminated ones, uncertain and settled ones in a state of limbo or waiting to be processed, and underrepresented ones who don't have a say about their future, where they're staying. And I thought to myself and found a spark in me. What if your voice can be heard? What if there was a place for unheard voices? And what if you could influence the laws and policies around you? Carrying the spark with me, I joined the undergrad student government, USG, the one in downtown. I saw the potential for changes in the future and unlimited possibilities. I really felt the weight of influence and advocacy when I convinced the Student Government Senate to increase the health and wellness fees to fund the mental health support for many students in ASU. I also joined many different organizations and student clubs at ASU and learned that if you could bring people together and create a cohesive environment for discussion, intended for advocacy for a common cause, you could move a mountain. Make a difference in communities. I know that for a fact there's a lot of work that needs to be done around the immigration process. And I want to tell you that your advocacy and support matters and is appreciated by us all. Lastly, I want to thank Plan for putting this event together and representing me and my family. Last but not least, I want to leave you with this quote called Bani Adam, which means the children of Adam, by Sadi Shirazi and from the book of the Rose Garden. Can you guys hear me? So I'll say the saying that goes in my language and then I'll translate it for you guys. It goes like this: Bani Adam اعضای یکدیگرند که در آفرینش ز یک گوهرند. چو عضوی به درد آورد روزگار دیگر عضوها را نماند قرار. تو که از مهنت دیگران بیغمی نشاید که نامت نهند آدمی. Human beings are members of a whole, pretty much the children of Adam, in creation of one essence and soul. If one member is afflicted with pain, other members uneasy will remain, meaning they will not leave you at ease. If you have no sympathy for human pain, the name of human you cannot retain. Thank you so much.